Hello everyone, today we are testing Redeemer. Toby, view to the rear, not too bad. View to top, very bad. Side, okay, and once again our seat is blocking the view because camera is not in. Eye socket camera is behind the ears for reasons I don't know. You can see a bit down and front is alright. Besides this thing that's blocking quite a bit, especially if you are using head tracking. One size 5 torpedo. Shield front side 24, stern at max, and we are very red. We are at 71.24. Missile rack 35%. Not a missile rack destroyed. Thruster 79, 77, 77. Yeah. Weapon system destroyed. We lost guns on both turrets front. 2 size 5 torpedoes. Shield front 22, side 24, stern 25. We lost our engines, our nutcracker engines. Front is deep red. We are at 61.37. Missile rack destroyed, not a missile rack destroyed. A lot of thrusters are very far down. We lost wings, we lost our engines. We lost guns on the turrets again. And I'm not so sure if you can still fly without those engines. Yeah, kinda, but slowish, and she pitches down. And I cannot, okay, I can compensate a little bit. That's not great. Oh, and I cannot yaw. I can roll slowly. I can only yaw when I'm very, very slow. Not great. 3 size 5 torpedoes. Shield front 21, right side 21, left side and stern 25. We are at 56.96. Missile rack destroyed again. A lot of thrusters are now very, very low. We lost our engines again, and wings and guns on front turrets. Let's see if we can still fly. Okay, as soon as I accelerate, I am spinning. I guess I could still fly very, very slowly, but this is not control anymore. We lost our engines, we lost a lot of thrusters, and a lot of thrusters are very low. 4 size 5 torpedoes. Shield front 18, left side 23, right side and stern max. We lost our engines again, and front is deep red again. We are at 62.81. A lot of thrusters are now very, very low. Lost engines, lost wings, lost guns on front turrets, and this is not flight anymore. 1 size 9 torpedo. Okay, this started at 3.18. It's so bad. 1.8 kilometers is too much. One size 9 torpedo. The two memes explain why I do this, and I use missiles and torpedoes as my yardsticks. In my tests with ships in standard loadout and high physical alpha damage, Redeemer is tougher than Retaliator, not as tough as Hercules C2 On the other hand, Redeemer is already useless after being hit by 2 size 5 torpedoes. She's losing her nutcracker engines and very sluggish, very hard to control. Let's take a look at a patch comparison update of Redeemer from 3.15 until today. Since 3.18 we have massive ballistic shield penetration. To compensate for this, most ships and vehicles have armor with 50 to 58% damage reduction against physical damage. And she is now roughly in the same state she was before 3.18. Would I go into battle in Redeemer in 3.19 with 3 people on board and fighting bigger things? Yes, sure. There are so many things about Redeemer that are really strange though. Redeemer has 2 size 3 shields. Why? Why does a rather small ship has so much shields? Same shields as a hammerhead. Redeemer is way too sluggish for her mass. CRG is using agility to balance ships, but CRG totally ignores their own stats like mass, shape, mass distribution. A ship is as agile or sluggish as CRG wants it to be. Why even have those stats if it's just magic and you're ignoring everything? Redeemer will be a nightmare to balance, and once again CRG is balancing without sense and understanding. Let's just make her sluggish. Done. Redeemer still loses her nutcracker engines way too easily. Then she is pretty much a sitting duck, very hard to control, especially if you're only losing nutcracker engines on one side. Because of all those problems, my rating for Redeemer in 3.19 is a 3 out of 10, below average. You can find a link to my spreadsheet and a lot more useful guides in the description below. I hope you found this interesting and see you next time. Bye, auf Wiedersehen. Someone spent a lot of time doing this. Very nice. Hey, you're still here. You might want to join me on Twitter. My Twitter account is Camural_SC.